coming soon on Videocassette. Wayne Selinsky first came into view in the summer of '89. He's the eccentric inventor who shrunk his kids.
All the command directory labeled primary laser drive.
This summer, Wayne is back. And his problems have gotten a whole lot bigger.
I blew up the baby!
The special effects team at Walt Disney Studios was stretched to the limit when they were called in to create some of the unusual effect shots in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
This movie had to be prepared in a very special way because we have so many different scales. We built the set of the Selinsky's home in 3 scales. One is a miniature scale, one is a full scale, and another is a half and half where we do in-camera special effects where the baby's actually in the foreground and the adults are in the background, but it looks very much like he's just big.
When live action is combined with special effects, the result is seamless.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing because it was as if we were chasing an 8-foot baby.
From matte paintings to forced perspective to split screen, production designer Leslie Dilley used every trick in the special effects handbook.
This is what we call a forced perspective shot, and it looks like I'm standing 1.5 miles outside of Las Vegas. Here, I've walked 10 paces forward, and I'm 1 mile closer. And here I am on the edge of the city, but as you can see, it's all just a miniature.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, the Disney prop department had some fun creating a wardrobe for the extra, extra large baby.
It's 28 feet wide and 22 feet deep is this pocket. Anything you could possibly imagine that could be in a little kid's pocket is in there. This entire movie, basically, because the kid has to be so big compared to the rest of us, is all special effects.
It didn't really matter which technique was used. The real trick is convincing the movie audience that there are no tricks at all.
Made a pretty big baby.
I do what I want to, when I want to.
Detective Emily Eden follows her own instincts.
You want it?
In her world, she doesn't play by the rules.
Why didn't you call for backup?
Because we thought we could handle it ourselves.
No, you thought you could handle it by yourself.
She makes her own rules.
Tell me something, Emily. We in love?
We are in lust.
Academy Award nominee Melanie Griffith in the best performance of her career.
Inside every honest man, there is a thief trying to get out.
A moving and riveting top-notch thriller from the director of Dog Day Afternoon and Serpico.
We don't kill each other. We don't kill anybody.
Yeah, well, there's a first time for everything.
You're wrong.
Don't say that. You wouldn't believe the things that I've seen.
It's the last place she'd expect to discover a murder.
Is anything missing? Money? Julie?
Diamonds are missing, yes.
What if it is one of us? Or someone pretending to be one of us?
And they just started hitting me. I need to live here among you. The only way that I'm going to catch this person is if I'm as close to you as he is.
Now in a mysterious new world.
Guess you're not used to a woman like me, huh?
Is anybody?
Every move she makes is watched.
Isn't there anybody you trust? What are you trying to prove?
Every lead she follows is false.
They waxed the Klausman kid, now they're trying to self-protection.
We don't know that they waxed the Klausman kid.
And to protect them,
Hold it like this. You aim at the heart and you pull the trigger.
she must convince them to put their faith
It's going down. I want backup.
in a stranger. A stranger among us. Coming soon to Videocassette.
The year was 1942. And while the world waged war, a crew of Italian sailors set off on a dangerous, secret mission. On a magical island, they discovered the secret of paradise on Earth. A place where a young woman's smile casts a seductive spell. Where enemies become friends. And anything can happen. On an island of enchantment, they learn to make love instead of war. From the people who brought you Cinema Paradiso comes this year's Academy Award-winning foreign language film, Mediterraneo.
She was just a quiet housewife until she confessed to a murder she didn't commit.
I'm guilty.
And became the talk of the town.
It's always the quiet ones.
Now, this sweet little librarian...
That's Betty Lou Perkins. Hell, I don't go to the library enough.
...is at the center of attention.
What did your hair?
And on top of the world.
People have always gotten the wrong idea about me. I can live with
The
it.
gun in Betty Lou's handbag.
She almost killed me in the bathroom.
Rated PG-13.
Shake that body.
They were three brothers learning the ways of the ninja, but what started as a game suddenly turned real. Those kids.
We should run. We should hide. We should kick their butts.
Now 3 heroic kids are taking on one ruthless criminal.
Yes!
And they're determined to have the last laugh.
Enjoy the ride.
3 Ninjas, rated PG, parental guidance suggested.
And now for our feature presentation.